Cheat. Great. Welcome back, juniors. This is 5-4. May the force be with you. The fourth be with you. You get the idea. Kind of a joke play on Star Wars. Today's focus points are basics and self-defense. But I'm going to show you some neat things that you can utilize your basics that you do in class, how to apply it to a lightsaber, if you're into Star Wars, or you can apply it to an actual practice samurai sword, okay? Practice samurai sword, okay? All right, you get the idea. So, you can either use a sword, or if you're a big Star Wars fan, you can actually use your lightsaber. Now, this is part of imagination. You can do these without anything. Or, if you don't have a lightsaber, pool noodle, samurai sword, you take a magazine or a piece of paper, roll it up. Put it in your hand like it's a sword. Watch. High block, down block, straight jab, downward knife hand strike. All that can be done just with your imagination. So have fun with this today. But we're going to do stuff to break down what we do and how it applies. What's really neat though, just to give you a little background, a lot of people think, oh wow, lightsabers are their own world in Star Wars. The reason I'm talking about it is because martial arts has gone so mainstream, people don't realize it. Every movie, they always have a fight scene. Guess what they're doing? Martial arts. They're kicking. You don't kick in a fight scene. You'll learn that from karate, taekwondo, mixed martial arts. You always see them do a throw, judo, grappling, high stand grappling. All that stuff that we do is in there. It comes mainstream all day long. You know, pick a movie and I can show you a scene. It doesn't have to be Chuck Norris movie. They're always doing martial arts. They're always in there. It's mainstream. So if you look at Star Wars, all those lightsaber battles came from fencing, came from samurai swords, came from martial arts, came from longbow. If you remember Darth Maul, he had a double one. It came from Darth Maul, which was a longbow. A lot of people they hired to make these fight scenes were martial artists. Why? Because they made it look good. It wasn't, they didn't say Star Wars martial arts. But that's where it came from, martial arts, a lot of the training. You know, traditional fencing, samurai swords, longbow, martial arts in general, some of the tactics they were using. People kicking. Kicking is not a thing you see in real life unless you've done martial arts. So we have to give the kudos to martial arts. So don't forget what you're learning, it can be applied. I've had students that went into acting and they wanted to know how to do some of this stuff, flying kicks and so forth. Why? They already knew how to do it. They got a job doing stuff like this, crazy stuff. Not huge parts, but again, little parts they got to do because they know how to kick and punch. They know how to break fall, all that cool stuff. So I'm going to show you how to take basic technology from what we've learned from day one. Simple thing is a high block and how we'll apply that. We can also show you throws and self-defense in there too. Okay, great. Good to hear everybody's in there, Ryan. Okay, we had 3 winners. 3 winners, juniors. None of you are getting into this process. Homework is simple this time. Guess what? You watch it and say, hey, Sensei, this is Johnny, I'm watching. You automatically enter in for a chance to win a prize. It's that easy. All you got to say is, Sensei, pop it up there, I'm watching. That's all you got to do. Put your name on there and I know you're watching. Doesn't have to be your full name, just your first name. I know who you are, juniors, okay? Put it on there and guess what? You got a chance to win. We had 3 winners. Matter of fact, one of the winners today won last week. Why? Just happened to be, it's a random thing. I pull them out of a little pumpkin, pull out the names, you know, and so our winners, I want to say congratulations, was Riley S., he's a little ninja, Lauren Jagoda, and Max C., okay? And Max knows, I think it's Comfort? I can't say your name, Max, I apologize. But you know who I am, Mad Max, I always call you Mad Max in class, green belt, you know, awesome techniques and so forth, many stripes. I'm kidding, but you know who you are. So make sure you send me your address, and as soon as I get the prizes that I ordered already last week, as soon as they come in, I'll be making a little appointment to come and drop them off at your house. So congratulations. But the only way to win, juniors, you got to say what? I'm here this week. That's easy. You don't have to even, the homework is just watching this and putting your name on there. That easy, people. All right, so let's do a little warm-up. Let's start with 20 jumping jacks. Go. I think that was 20. What do you think? Maybe? Maybe not. All right. So nice, easy warm-up. Now we're going to go horse stance, bend down, throw a couple punches. Squat down, punches. There you go. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. May the fourth be with you. So the force, the fourth. Nice. Fast knees. Other side. Jump side to side. Run up 2 steps, run back. Just going to warm our body up a little bit. And good, roll your arms out. Just get us moving. Other way. Hands on your belt or your side, roll your neck. Other way. Good. Hand over your head. Other side. Good. Have a seat. One leg out, one leg in. Stretch down. Work it down. Nice. Good work. Stretching it down. Good job. Let me just put a little tag on there. You know, you're watching. Boom, your name. It's that easy to win, possibly. Like I said, somebody won twice, so you know it's not rigged. So it's not fair, he won twice. It's just random how we pull them. You never know who's going to win. Switch. And butterfly. So focus today is basics and how to apply those basic skills to samurai / lightsabers, and then a little self-defense without a partner. How to practice self-defense without a partner. This happens to be a little bit of imagination today. You got to use a little bit of your imagination to understand how this works. Legs out straight. Stretch down. Okay, shake them out. All right, nice. Come on up. All right, first move for basics is a high block. But before we get into our traditional high block where we step forward or in a horse stance, I want to show you some footwork. We don't want to step forward on this block, okay, for the samurai / lightsabers. We want to step at a 45-degree angle. See that? 45. Or if you want to really look at it, if you're looking at the screen, you're stepping side to the side. See this motion? I'm going to the side. Going to the side. That's important. If you step forward, it increases their action and makes it faster when they strike at you. Also, if the sword's coming straight at my head right here, I leave my hand there, watch when I move. It's over here. It missed me, or it came very close to missing me. All right? So us moving gets out of the way. You can also apply that same skill in self-defense. If someone's aiming at you, don't be there. Sparring, they adjust their attack, you adjust your defense. So once they move, you adjust. So we're going to step, high block. Step, high block. Step, high block. Good. Step, high block. All right, so how is it going to look if I had a sword in my hand? 2 hands. Get a little closer so you can see this better. I step, high block. There's my high block. There's my assist on the sword. See that? I'm coming back this way, have the sword going this way to block my body. So again, now the other side. There's my high block. I'm stepping and blocking. I'm going to grab just a magazine to show you don't necessarily need a sword or anything to do this. I roll up a magazine. You could have a piece of paper. Make sure you ask your parents before you steal their favorite magazine and terrorize it. So I'm stepping. Out to the side, and there's my high block. See the magazine representing the sword, okay? Same idea. All right, boom. Boom, nice. Keep practicing that high block. I'll show you with a sword this time, instead of a lightsaber. Okay, so I step. Step. It's coming across. Back up a little bit. Stepping out. That's that motion. It's just a high block, okay? So don't forget about that, just a high block. So good, you keep practicing, nice. Love to see you keep practicing. Don't stop, when I'm talking, just keep practicing. Okay, good, now a new one. We go back to Mitsu or down block. If you've done Mitsu, it's easy. If you've done a down block, great. If you haven't done a down block, guess what? Today's your lucky day, you learn how to do a down block. I'm doing it with no rotation, slow so you can see it. The hand comes up, down block. Down block. Down block. Down block. Down block. Nice. Copy me. Now, how does it work if I have a sword? Both hands. Okay, keep practicing that, both hands. I'm going to grab a magazine to show you the representation of a sword or a lightsaber. I roll it up again. There's my down block, right? Now here's a down block with one hand. I could actually do that with a sword one-handed. But we want to make it stronger. So we're using two. And then I go to this side. This side. What I do is when I switch sides, see that? Boom. Boom. Okay? That's the down block. Keep practicing down block. And again, if you don't have a magazine or a sword, what do? 1, 1. Add for 2 for the sword, right? So if I happen to have a lightsaber, just out of the blue, because it's May 4th, I'm going to down block, 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 nice, down block. So now we have high block, my finger, okay, and a down block. So let's put those together in a little sequence. Now it's going to look like a kata. You're doing multiple moves. I step, high block, down block. Other side, high block, down block. All right, so it's 1, 2. So you already got 2 moves. That's your first 2 moves of your kata. Whoa, we're not doing kata. It's like self-defense without a partner. You imagine what you're doing, okay? The next move we've done, if you've ever done Mitsu again, if you haven't, you're going to practice and learn today. Downward knife hand strike. Heisu Shuto Uchi. Heisu Shuto Uchi. That's the motion. Okay, now, you see my hand is higher than my belt. It's not way down like this. That because it represents where the sword stops. Where the sword's going to stop. Right here centered. Okay? And there's no reason to chop down here. All right? So up, chop. Up, chop. Up, chop. Up, chop. Oh, 2 hands. Look at that. Up, chop. Also, guess where else? If you live anywhere, you've ever done anything with firewood, Boy Scouts, any of that, Girl Scouts, you've probably learned how to chop wood with an axe. It's that motion. 2 hands. Coming down. Over. Boom. Okay? So, if I was to use the lightsaber, I'll jump to the lightsaber this time. And down. That motion. Side angle. If I was looking at it from non-futuristic approach, we'll say in the past history of the samurai, you would do down block, or excuse me, downward knife hand strike. Heisu Shuto Uchi. It's that motion. I'll do it towards you. Okay. Now see the hands? Look, not past my belt. If I move this, look. There it is. See, holding, releasing. That motion, see? Watch. Lose the sword. There it is. So those movements can be applied. Guess what? Now you have 3 movements of invisible self-defense or invisible kata. First movement, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you just did a mini kata. Let's do it again. Or the person attacked at me with his first move. That's the move they came at me with. That first move, that was their first attack. That was our 3rd move. Watch. Here's my block. Counter. Cutting. Finishing. Alright, so you can see all the fun stuff happens there. And if I'm going too fast, this is what's neat about video. You can go back and watch this again, and again. Slow it down, check it out. I just want to show you how easy it is that you already know stuff. And just how to apply it to samurai sword, lightsaber, all that cool stuff. So now we're going to touch base a little bit with self-defense. Without a partner. People say, well, this is stupid, this is weird. It's just, if you've done kata, you have no problem. And just to let you know, these videos are for our students to understand the difference of what we're teaching and how kata, self-defense, sparring, grappling all relate together. How this all meshes into one big pie. It makes a great chili. We'll call it a chili today. Makes it a great martial way. A lot of people don't understand what we're doing, and again, that's okay because you don't understand what we're doing. That's fine. If you become a member down the road, and you'll start to understand and realize that what we teach here benefits you in many ways, not just as fluff or this imaginary kata that no one's fighting, and you learn how to apply it in real life application. So, imagine somebody choking us like this from the front. Both hands come in, just like this. I'm gonna reach up with my hands on the outside, pull, knee, elbow. Could I use the other elbow? Sure. Could I use the other knee? Sure. It's really up to you. It looks like a kata. Watch. 1, 2, 3. It looks just like a kata. It just doesn't look as pretty because it's elbows, knees, punches. It doesn't necessarily look filtered like that. But again, it's what? An imaginary fight. Self-defense with no partner. So you can do this without a partner. If you do choose to use a parent, brother, sister, be very careful not to hit them. We have a rule, no accidental hits, correct? Because we want to keep everybody strong and healthy here. So up, pull, knee your choice, and elbow your choice. The elbow might be an upward elbow, it might be a roundhouse elbow, it might be a downward elbow. It really depends on you. Last time, we'll go to the next technique. 1. Could be pushing us back. Now it looks like what? Oh, stop. First kata. There's a knee in that kata, and then there's a elbow in that kata. That could be a roundhouse elbow. So you can do those moves. You already have them. Apply them. If you don't get it, go back and watch this again. It's what's really neat. Next one, they come up and they shove you against the wall. So you're pushed against the wall. And their hands are pushed out straight like this. Shoving you against the wall. Your arm comes up, spins around. Squeeze the arms. Strike the nose. Knee to the groin. They're pushing you against the wall. I'm doing it both sides so you can see that you don't necessarily have to pick a side. You should know both. Can I do the palm heel first? Yes. Can I do the knee first? Yes. Your choice. I could go knee, then palm heel. It really doesn't matter sometimes on some of the techniques as long as you do multiple things. What matters is that you practice it over and over, so whatever way you do it, it becomes a second nature or a habit. If you mix it up and change it too many times, it may confuse you. You want to have a high repetition of the same thing over and over and over. That's important so that you get used to doing it. So that was the second technique. Third one, super simple. They grab your wrist. Grab your wrist. I do a kick or a knee. Open my hands up, circle. Guess where you learn this move from? Mitsu. Here, I step over. Double punch down. Guess what? Just open. It's the same technique. Okay, so you already know this. Grab. It's from a kata. up, okay? That's that motion. Could be closed just like the kata. But instead, we're opening. They're grabbing us, strike, open. You already know the moves. Apply these during self-defense. Easy to do. Next one. Person's doing a two-handed choke from the side. One's in the front, one's in the back. I come up, grab both hands on the front one. Right here. That's choking me like that. I want to grab here. Now, do I need that hand to completely come off? No. I need it to come off an inch or a half inch from my throat so I can do what? Breathe. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is practicing self-defense, just like kata, without a partner. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So it's another self-defense move. You can do any of the self-defense. You just have to use your imagination so that you see the movements. And it's very important. Once you see the movements, you can flow and go. And that's so important to understand what we're doing on that aspect, okay? I was just kneeling down because somebody threw in a couple comments. That's cool. No biggie. So you have to apply it. Remember, kata is self-defense. Kata, grappling. It's all in there. It's just important to understand this aspect. You have to use the imagination. Also, your homework, juniors, is to put a post on this saying, hey, it's Lucas, hey, it's Max, hey, it's Jimmy, or whoever you are. You know, make sure you put a post on there. I know you're watching this. That puts you a chance into our pumpkin to win a prize. I got 3 prizes going off this week. Next week I'll have 2, 3, 4, depending how many entries we get. That's all you got to do. Just state your name, pop it on there, and then you're rocking and rolling for a chance to win. Matter of fact, this week, person won last week. One of the people won again. I just put them in a pumpkin, mix them around, and pull it out. You just have to do the work and put a post on there. That way I know you're watching and practicing. So, basics. We learned how to take our basic moves, apply them to a samurai sword or a lightsaber. Just learning how to do blocks, strikes, punches. And then we're also taking our self-defense and using an imaginary opponent coming at us and applying. So let's do another one. Say our opponent grabs us around the head like this, and starts punching. Okay? So that's our head, and they're punching. All right? So there's lots of ways of getting out. There's takedowns. We're just going to do a simple, easy one. We're going to do a cover-up, counter grab, strike. But you can do takedowns into arm bars, all kinds of cool stuff. We're just going to do a really simple one so we don't have to think about it. So I'm grabbing on this side and punching. I'm the bad guy. So guess what? My head's going to go in there. My head's in here now. Now, he's punching. First thing I'm going to do is cover my face. Why? Because you feel pain, you're going to react. Someone says, oh no, do this, do that. 99% of you, when you get hit, you will react to wherever that pain is. How? It's an important study they've done ever since day one. They take a baby, they throw it in the water, it holds its breath. It knows to hold its breath. You take your hand and you grab something hot, you grab your hand where it hurts. If somebody punches you in the arm really hard, a friend, you grab your arm. It's a natural reaction. It's hard to lose that. So my head's in here, they're punching. Hand comes up, covers the face. I reach around their back, I push the hand and grab right here on their arm. Counter strike. Of course, we've got some cool takedowns from that. Right into arm bars, all kinds of neat stuff we can do. We can pick up, so forth, and attack. I'm just trying to do a simple one so you don't fall and hurt yourself at home or break anything at home. So again, my head's in here, so he's in this motion, punching, boom, 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 right? My head's in there now. He's punching this direction. I want to cover my face, not this way, this way. Whenever that motion's coming at us, if my hand's there, his stroke or his attack becomes longer and more aggressive. Why? We don't like to be told no. We don't like to be said stop. Nobody likes it. We're about no, we're going to go through that. So as that hand comes back like this, my hand comes around the body, grabs that forearm on the inside, that motion, and then counter strike, wherever it is. So if you've done our class, you understand this move, you should know this and be able to practice it again without having a partner at home. I want to thank everybody. Wednesday we're going to do a lot of the cool stuff. Again, basics with samurai sword and lightsaber. Why? Because may the 4th be with you. Great to have everybody here. Make sure you get signed in for the homework. And cheat. Right. Jamatai, everyone. See you Wednesday. Bye-bye.